What's up, happy and grateful people? Um, Today I'm doing a video here out of the sound. It's windy, real windy outside, and it's usually not very quiet in the house with the kids, but I'll occasionally do some videos, you know, in my office space in the house. We'll see how it goes. Um, I really wanted to talk about doing uncomfortable things and being uncomfortable. I don't know how many of you have heard the phrase growth. Growth is outside of your comfort zone, or something like that. I might be I might be saying it wrong. One of my favorite mentors, Jeff Samus. He's one of my favorite mindset and sales mentors. He says, "Get comfortable with being uncomfortable." Or be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And this is actually a pretty good thing to go by, because it's not like we always want to be uncomfortable, but if you want to grow and have, you know, the lifestyle, or have, certain things that require you to grow to another level, or another place, or become a new version of you, then it might take some stretching of the muscles. It might take some growth, some pain. And you don't go to the gym and hope to build muscle without experiencing some soreness, some stretching, things of that nature. So I just think it's important to, you know, be comfortable or get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I've had a lot of this in my life. Just, it's a lot of things required being an entrepreneur, being a father, being who I am. I've had to get uncomfortable with some things in order to experience the growth, to see myself where I want to be. Um, you know, uh, Not too long ago, I was wearing a prosthetic ear, and it looked probably more real, more unblemished than my existing ear. And I asked myself why I was wearing it. Like, why am I wearing this? It was uncomfortable for me to wear. And I realized I was doing myself a disservice, because that's the kind of discomfort that I was like, why am I going through this? I've already been through plenty related to my ear for all kinds of growth, uncomfortable and painful, right? And the answer to my question, when I asked, why am I, why am I still wearing this thing, this this what is it, silicone thing? The answer was to make other people comfortable, you know, so that I could be, so that they wouldn't stare at me, and to make myself more comfortable, really. And it kind of like weighed out the pain. What's more painful, wearing this stupid thing all the time, or um, being uncomfortable wearing it, you know? So the answer to my question was like, oh man, I'm doing this to make everybody else comfortable, and I'm actually doing them a disservice, because um, by being different and maybe creating some shock value and causing people to gain a different perspective and get out of their comfort zone, um, is not a bad thing. So I stopped wearing that prosthetic, and it's the same reason I still do certain things in my business that other people might think I'm crazy for doing, like cold calling business owners, people that I want to work with. I'll still, to this day, I've got goals that I want to reach, and I'll have like clients or prospects that I want to be my client, um, out there in the great unknown, and so I'll make cold calls. I don't know anybody who actually loves cold calling, even in the sales world. Some people might pretend to, and I love it because of what it brings me. It brings me new friendships, relationships, new clients, new referral partners, new growth. It's very uncomfortable, and it can be very uncomfortable, and it can also be extremely rewarding. It's just like that pain from the gym. Oh, I tore all these muscles. It feels good to be sore though. You know what I mean? Like, it feels good to barely be able to move in certain ways because I got so sore from building new muscle. And then the results and the reward of seeing that new muscle in the mirror, or having your wife or somebody notice the new muscle you built, um, it's more rewarding than the pain you went through in the first place. So it totally pays to get uncomfortable and to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. I still have extremely uncomfortable times cold calling. Someone, uh, someone told me to screw myself yesterday on a cold call, and it's great for perspective, and it's great for growth. It's also great for learning to be resilient. You know, if you get uncomfortable enough, you just like build a thick skin. You're just like, whatever. Next, what's in my next now moment? You know, and you just take things like water on a duck's back after a while. So um, being uncomfortable is not the worst thing. And my wife often tells me, or has told me, when I'm afraid of taking some certain action, she's like, well, that's probably the action you should take if you're afraid of it. If it's uncomfortable to do that, then maybe that's the path you ought to take. There's an awesome book out there called The Obstacle is the Way, and it talks a lot about this. And I basically have to agree. Like, most of the time when I'm afraid or something seems so uncomfortable, that's when I know I need to pursue it and do it and get through it so that I can have the reward from those stretched muscles and the pain that I just went through. It's actually exciting. A lot of good in the discomfort. So I hope this helps somebody if they're having a hard time. If you're having a hard time being uncomfortable or doing the challenging, painful things in life, I hope that this helps you to break through that. And again, like, I'm making a difference. At least I hope I am. And the whole reason I challenge myself to get uncomfortable and do videos like this, and to share the lessons and to share my growth, and all of that is to help others. Like it's the whole reason I'm doing this. So if you like and engage with this video or comment, then it'll help the algorithms, and more people can receive that impact and go through those breakthroughs themselves. So share this video, and if you're on YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and that way you'll be able to see new lessons and new content as I put it out. Thank you for watching, and remember that I love you.